Today we shall learn the concept of equations of motion. We are doing a derivation today from a velocity time graph. So as I have already taught you people that point A is the initial velocity of an object. So the object is initially not at rest. It is moving with some initial velocity. So from now on, initial velocity is known by the symbol small u. Then the moving object gained velocity and it moved from the point A to the point B such that it acquired a final velocity v. So initial velocity is u, final velocity is v. Let us again understand. Let initial velocity be 10 meter per second. Let final velocity be 50 meter per second, and it is being done in a time interval t. So if you understand, this graph shows a particular trapezium OABD. So the area under this graph represents the distance or displacement of the object. So once again, the object had initial velocity u, the object had final velocity v, it accelerated from initial velocity u to final velocity v, and it accelerated for a time period of t seconds. So kindly have a look. The slope of this graph would give you acceleration. If you people have done some graph arrangements, you would observe that acceleration is given by the slope of the line AB. Now acceleration is always given by the slope, this red line, the slope of the velocity time graph, and it is always y-axis divided by x-axis. Now clearly notice the distance from A to B on y-axis is from V to U. So it's AC divided by OD, and AC is basically V minus U. Now the total distances, the total value of velocity is V here from O to C, and from O to A it is U. So basically it goes from V to U, V minus U divided by T. Now if T is dividing here, it would go here and multiply. So AT is equal to V minus U. If you keep V on this side, minus U, when it would go to that side, it would add up according to mathematics. Hence our equation becomes V is equal to U plus AT. I again repeat, acceleration is given by the slope AB. Slope is always defined from y-axis divided by x-axis. Y-axis is V minus U, x-axis is T. So acceleration becomes V minus U upon T. Hence A is V minus U upon T and V is equal to U plus AT. Then the distance travelled in this time is given by area of the trapezium OABD. Or you can also divide it into two parts. There is a triangle ABE and there is a rectangle OAED. So carefully have a look that total distance, which is always represented by the symbol S, is equal to area of rectangle plus area of triangle. Now area of rectangle OAED would be given as OA into OD, which is equal to U into T. U into T. U into T. And area of the triangle would be given as half into base into height, where base is AE. So AE is time T and height is BE. Carefully look. Now this total length is V. This length is U. So BD is equal to OC and ED is equal to AO. So it's V minus U. Hence U into T plus half into V minus U into T. Now carefully look at this equation. It has been written that V minus U is equal to AT. So V minus U can be substituted by A into T. Hence total distance covered becomes UT plus half. V minus U is substituted by A into T from the first equation. So it becomes S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Now the third way by which we can see this graph is that total distance S can be given by the area of the trapezium OABD, a total area of the trapezium. Now the total area of the trapezium is given by half into sum of parallel sides into distance between them. Half into sum of parallel sides into distance between them. So the parallel sides of the trapezium are OA and BD are the parallel sides of the trapezium, and this time interval is T. Hence the total area of the trapezium is half into OA plus BD into the distance between them is OD. Hence have a look. Half into U plus V into T, where U is OA, BD is V and OD is the time, that is T. And last, T is V minus U upon A. This we have obtained from this segment. If A is equal to V minus U upon T, then T should be equal to V minus U upon A. T would go here and A would come down. Hence he has substituted T as V minus U upon A. Now the formula becomes S is equal to half into U plus V into T, and in place of time we can put V minus U upon A. If you know A square minus B square is equal to A minus B into A plus B in mathematics. So V plus U multiplied by V minus U is given by the formula V square minus U square upon A. Hence the total distance S is equal to half multiplied by V square minus U square upon A. Finally, have a look. V plus U into V minus U is known as V square minus U square. According to the equation, A minus B into A plus B is equal to A square minus B square. Hence, 2 into A is in the denominator. V square minus U square is in the numerator. If 2 into A goes to this side, then the total formula becomes 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. So V square minus U square has been kept here. 2 multiplied by A has been taken to this side. So the formula becomes 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. So we have three equations of motion. First is V is equal to U plus AT. S is equal to ut plus half at square and v square is equal to u square plus 2as. S is equal to distance, u is meant by initial velocity, v is meant by final velocity, a is meant by acceleration, and s is mentioned as distance or displacement. These are the three equations of motion based on a graphical method as shown to you.